Give me a sec, guys. I'll be right there.
Good morning, Canada. Welcome to another episode of News on the Go. I'm your host, Terry Kilakos. So it's been almost a full month right now. I almost fell. It's been almost a full month right now that the new mortgage rules have actually come into place. And what we've actually seen is a significant slowdown in the actual mortgage market. And not only that, but the real estate market has taken a nosedive. The reality is that the mortgage rules that the government put in place has caused so many restrictions for Canadians that I'm not sure that there's going to be too many people that are going to be actually be able to qualify for homes even next year. Just this week I had a client that came in. He had a salary of about $80,000 a year, which is oddly enough above average from what most people are currently earning. Not only that, he had a very small car payment, and he was looking to buy a house for himself and his family. The house that he was actually looking to buy was not anything crazy. It was a 3-bedroom home in a suburb neighborhood of Montreal. Unfortunately, because of the new mortgage rules, he no longer qualifies for that home. The government took very little or gave very little thought into what these rules are actually going to mean for the average Canadian. You see, owning a property, although it's not everyone's right, it is a privilege, goes a long way to building one's net worth. For every mortgage payment that is made, there's a portion that goes to your principal and there's a portion that goes to your interest. The interest, I consider that the equivalent of paying rent. You're paying rent for the money that you've borrowed. The principal, however, is actually going into your pocket. It's going to build your net worth. And these mortgage rules are actually going to stop people from being able to do that, forcing them to actually go out and rent. So this actually reminds me right now on something that my mother told me when I was growing up. You see, when I was very young and impressionable, my mother told me, Terry, never buy a single family home until you have enough rents coming in that will allow you to be able to pay for that single family home out of someone else's pocket. So essentially, you collect the rents and it pays for your lifestyle. Oddly enough, if you listen to Robert Kiyosaki, if you listen to any of the gurus of real estate, this is what they say. You collect rents to pay for your passive, it's passive income that actually pays for your lifestyle. Anyways, the first property that I actually purchased when I was 24 years old was a fourplex. When I moved out of my parents' house, I bought that home. That one home that I bought has created a ripple effect in my entire life, which has allowed me to actually buy multiple revenue properties, buy myself a beautiful home for my family, buy this land that I'm walking on with my kids, have icicles falling on my beautiful wife who's actually filming this. I don't know if anyone actually heard that. But it's actually created real wealth for myself and my family. So I think that with these new rules in place, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to look as Canadians into other options of home ownership. And one of them might have to be owning investment properties. I have a very interesting blog. You could find it on northeastmortgages.ca/blog, where I actually talk about how owning investment properties can go a long way to help you qualify for your dream home. You could follow us online as well on facebook.com/northeastmortgages. Thank you and have a great day. Till next time. Come on, guys, let's go.